aside the drama, aside the game, aside the competition, if there's one thing I really enjoy watching on the Big Brother show, it's how the housemates resolve their conflicts. You see that process of conflict resolution, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Listen, it goes a long way to show you if these housemates are, evolving in the house or not. It goes to show you if there's any learning taking place at all. Because something happened this morning, and even though this is just officially the day 4 of the season, I saw that indeed there's a lot of learning and unlearning to be done by all of these housemates, all of them. Yeah, all of them. I'm going to give you the details of that event, yes. And in case you're wondering which housemates are involved this time, yes, it is the Tammy pair, Damilola and Toyosi. Yeah. I'd done videos where I had given you the details of how certain housemates have been complaining about the tone of voice, the language and the attitude of Damilola especially. Yeah, i.e. the Ndi Nne pair, and who else? I think the beta pair also mentioned it. TJ especially complained heavily about it, but they did not really complain bitterly as much as the Ndi Nne pair. That's Chinne of the Ndi Nne pair. So on this video, I'm going to share the aftermath of all of that complaint, how the Tammy pair chose to handle it, and what resulted afterwards. All right, so please make sure you watch this video to the end. And by the way, this video is going to be very brief, probably the shortest video I have done yet. All right, so just go ahead, watch to the end, and of course I would love to hear your thoughts about it. And major question of this video is, how do you resolve conflict? Do you are you confrontational? Do you confront the offender? Do you discuss it with someone else just to get it off your chest before you then go back to have a proper civilized conversation with the person that actually offended you? Or do you choose to not even address it? You choose to just keep quiet and just swallow it all in and just move on with your life? Are you a reactor? Yeah, what is your personality type? And more importantly, how do you resolve conflict? I look forward to your response in the comment section below. All right, before we get into it, you are all welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bbnaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija, and I am the girl with the T. As usual, I want to appreciate all of you for watching my videos, engaging with my content, and especially to those of you that are newly subscribed here, you're welcome to the community. For those of you that are returning viewers and returning subscribers, you are very much appreciated. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you are not yet a part of this community, please subscribe. All right, it's quite easy. Hit the subscribe button, and very important as well, turn on your post notification bell to always receive a lot of my videos whenever I upload a new one. All right, all of that said, let's quickly dive right into it. So Damilola finally tendered a public apology to the entire house during breakfast this morning. Now, how did she arrive at that point? Remember, I mentioned on my previous video, guys, listen, every time I refer to my previous video, it's because I have loaded those videos with a lot of details. All right, so please catch up with my previous videos on what's been happening in the house. All right, but anyways, as I was saying, Toyosi made it happen. Yeah, Toyosi is Damilola's partner in the Tammy's pair. Yeah, so according to her, she had overheard certain housemates complaining bitterly to their partners or connections they've made around the house. Yes, they were complaining bitterly to those persons about Damilola's tone of voice. Yes, that she sounds very rude and disrespectful. She sounds very authoritative and bossy. You know, that she speaks to some of them like they are kids, and they did not like it. Yes, so she had overheard such conversations, and this morning after their workout session, she had brought up the matter with her and had advised her, even pleaded with her to apologize to these people, you know, make peace with these people, because it's just too early in the game to start making enemies unconsciously, you know. And Damilola, you know, she was quite taken aback, because for her, she didn't even know that she was stepping on toes, because that is how she has always been. You know, she has this very harsh tone of voice. She's very curt sometimes when she's talking to people, and sometimes it comes off as though she is rude and just plain bossy with these people. So she listened, and she agreed to tender that apology to the entire house when everybody is done freshening up for the morning. And that was exactly what she did. Okay, before she even did that, when they had gone back into the house, she had first informed the heads of house that she would love for them to assist her in calling the attention of the entire house, you know, to the lounge, so that she could tender that apology to them. And Chinne of the Ndi Nne pair was actually in the kitchen at the time, and she had overheard Damilola, you know, expressing her regrets over upsetting certain people in the house to the heads of house. And she had chipped in, you know, telling Damilola that, well, I'm not going to lie, you sound very bossy. You know, you sounded rude, especially because it happened directly to her. And Damilola was saying, no, she did not mean it. You know, just basically apologizing. But anyways, fast forward to when the gathering happened, she tendered that apology to everybody. Now, it was a good thing that she apologized. However, it almost resulted into a massive argument because of what her partner Toyosi had said. Now, Toyosi had told everybody that it wasn't like she actually meant it in a forceful way, no, but I think she did not think about it before it came out of her mouth. So she has said, and guys, she doesn't mean it, okay, please. She doesn't mean it, it's please. You guys should just get used to her tone, because that is how she talks to people. And that was where, I mean, guys, quite frankly, when I heard that, I'm like, oh, what was that? Yeah. And just to see if Chinwe was reading my mind over here, Chinwe lost it. Chinwe was like, no. You don't say that to us. Because aside that statement from Toyosi, Damilola also said something else, that, oh guys, if you have any issues with me, I would prefer if you come to me and tell me directly instead of going to talk about it with other people. I'm like, girl, look around you. Where do you think you are? Do you think you are in your house in Izisrulere or wherever you are coming from? This is Big Brother's house. It is a social experiment. There are people from different walks of life, people you've probably never encountered before in your entire life. These are people with different temperaments, different personalities. Oh my God. Like, these are people with different backgrounds, idiosyncrasies that are just way different from yours. Why? Anyways, guys, let me finish telling you what happened before I analyze the whole situation. So, it kind of triggered Chinwe. It triggered different people. It triggered Wani and Handy, because they were like, no. So for Chinwe, you cannot tell people how to handle their upset or their hurt. They probably feel like it's best to have that conversation with other people so that they do not lash out at you, you know, you that is actually expecting them to come confront you about. Some people are not confrontational. They would rather talk about it with other people first, who would pacify them and then advise them on how to broach that conversation with you. So there's nothing wrong with people having that conversation with people that they are trusting, or people. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with people having that conversation with, you know, connections they've made in the house, or people that they trust, even their partners and their pairs, which is absolutely correct. Like 100% correct. When you offend people, whether knowingly or unknowingly, you cannot dictate to them how they should react. You can't. Aside Chinwe, Handy said something very, very spot on, which I totally agree with 100%. She actually said to both Damilola and Toyosi that, listen, we're all different. We're just meeting for the first time. So what we would expect is that just as you expect us to understand you, you should also learn to understand that people are different, and you should speak to people with a neutral tone. If people have been complaining to you before that you sound harsh, you sound bossy, then you should learn to, you know, manage it so that you don't step on toes or offend people. Finish. 100%. Yeah. So, everybody was talking at the same time, and it was almost going to result in a serious argument. But I loved the fact that at the end of the day, Damilola kept on apologizing, and you could tell that she was quite remorseful about offending people. And also, I mean, we can't overrule the fact that she was quite scared of stepping on toes and, making enemies this early in the game, right? But I totally agree with Chinwe and Ndi. And guys, I put out a Twitter post about it, that listen, guys, people are different, especially when you are living with people in a confined space. Just as you expect people to understand your likes and dislikes, just as you expect people to understand you as a person, it is also on you to understand those people. Yes, you cannot say because in the real world you are used to sounding authoritative, you're used to sounding rude, you're used to talking to people in a certain way, and people probably don't step on you for that. You cannot bring that same energy into Big Brother's house. You don't know these people. You don't know anything about them. Yeah. So learning needs to be done. As I said before, there's a lot of learning and unlearning to be done in Big Brother's house. And I am hoping that these housemates, take that initiative to learn from this whole experience other than just keeping their eyes only on the prize. Because frankly speaking, relationships with the housemates, solid relationships with the housemates is actually very much needed to claim the winning prize. And I will explain this on another video, guys. Ebuka made a very important announcement on Monday during the first live nomination process of the season. Yes, I did not actually give proper explanation about that, so I'm going to do that on another video. But in the meantime, let me know your thoughts about all I shared on this video. I will see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.